What's up, y'all? Joe here with the Texas Rancher. Today we're going to be talking about the windshields for the 2025 CFmoto Uforce 800 XL. There are obviously some windshields available on the CFmoto website listed for the 600, but to my knowledge there are none specifically for the 800 XL, although they do fit. They're the same. The roll cage is the same in the rear as it is in the front, to my knowledge. CFmoto windshields are going to be a little bit pricey. They do offer a glass windshield for the front and a glass windshield for the back. The front one's going to be like $750, and the back one, I'm not sure. I think it's like $550 or something like that. I could be wrong, but it's expensive. They don't offer a glass tip-out windshield yet for this one. When they do, I probably get one, but it's going to be like $1,000. So anyway, I went ahead and went with polycarbonate. There's a lot of aftermarket companies out there. You know, you got Super ATV, CFmoto, StarknightMT, which is what I got. Companies out there selling polycarbonate windshields and all types of accessories for ATVs and stuff. The 800 XL is a brand new machine this year. So there are a limited amount of aftermarket accessories available for this machine, and there's a limited amount of accessories from CFmoto available for this machine. So when you're doing your Google searching or whatever, you got to be careful, because when you type in this machine, automatically a lot of Uforce 1000 stuff is going to pop up, and it is a completely different machine. I don't believe anything that fits that will fit this. There's a lot of 600 parts, though, accessories, that will fit this machine. These windows are actually marketed for the 600, and I did my research. I read a lot of reviews and everything, and you know, I found a guy on YouTube. I'll mention him. I'll mention him in the description. His YouTube channel is Pokemon Squad, and he recently bought one of these machines, and he's got a bunch of videos on his machine as he's doing his upgrades and stuff like that. So him and I were talking about the windshields. He's got the same front windshield, but he was curious about the back one. So anyway, I want to talk about the back one first. It's going to have, well, when you get it out of the box, it's not going to have, let me scoot up to the window here. It's not going to have that rubber weather stripping all the way around the window installed. That's going to be rolled up in a bag. Let me zoom in here. Okay, so you see the rubber weather stripping is not going to be installed. So you're going to have to lay it out on a table, use that plastic that it comes wrapped in to protect it, and leave the protective coating on the window, and then peel it back just around the edges. And then you're going to take a rubber mallet. It is not mentioned in the instructions, but you're going to need a rubber mallet, and you're going to need some tin snips, because there's metal inside this rubber weather stripping, and once you get to the end, you're going to need to cut it, and it's got steel or metal in there. It's easy to cut with the proper tool, but that rubber mallet you're going to use and tap it in all the way around, and it fits really snug. It's not going to be a big deal. You're going to be able to get it on there fine. It's got two brackets up top, and then it's got a different type of bracket that's for the top corners. Let me back up here so you can see better. I've got the phone on a tripod. So you've got your top brackets in the middle, and you got your brackets on one on each corner. I did this by myself, and I struggled getting it lined up and everything, because you've got to shove it in between the roof and the roll bar. It's not that hard to fit it up in there, but I was standing in the bed trying to hold it up there and get one of the screws lined up and started by myself, and it was a bit of a challenge. But once I got that all up there, then I noticed that my 4 bottom brackets were not going to line up with the pre-drilled factory holes. That was a problem, but I found a solution. All I did is once I got it all hung up here, then I just took a drill bit and went right through the hole on the bracket. And so I didn't even have to make any marks or anything. You can see where the bracket is, just drill straight through it, and then put your nut and screw in, and it works great. The factory hole is about 1 inch low. I don't know why that is. There was one person that mentioned it in the review on Amazon. I took my chances, and sure enough, that person was right. I don't know if that's because it's marketed for the 600 or if it's just a mistake on their part. But once you get this thing out of the box and you take the film off of it, you're committed, because it says it's a non-returnable product once you take the film off. But unfortunately, to get it up here and make sure that it's going to fit, you've got to take all that crap off anyway, and then you're kind of stuck with it. So I was determined to make it work. But it's not hard to drill a hole in polycarbonate. You don't have to worry about it splintering or cracking or anything. Just use a good sharp drill bit and you'll run right through it, and you can get all 4 of these lined up. It fits perfect as far as, I mean, besides that, it fits perfect. It fits snug. It doesn't rattle or anything. It doesn't make any noise. It is on there really good. It's, you know, I mean, no rain is coming through the cab this direction. I mean, obviously, don't have doors on it, so you're going to get some wet, you know, you're going to get wet in there, but there is no water coming through the back. These holes are barely even noticeable. So I'm very pleased with it, especially for the price. I think I paid $392 plus tax for both of these windshields. One of the CFmoto windshields would have cost more than that, even in a poly. So moving on to the front windshield, StarknightMT. It fits perfect. You got 4 straps on it, 2 on each side. I made a video about the installation, and I mentioned in that video that the straps are really short, and you're going to need some needle nose to get the strap. You know, once you get the strap started through the windshield, you're going to need some needle nose or something to pull that strap through there, and then once you get a hold of it, then you can pull it tight. The windshield fits great. Now that I've been riding it for a little while, there is one thing I need to mention. If you notice, there's nothing holding the windshield on along the hood on the bottom. Over real rough terrain, or if you're driving real fast over real rough terrain, this does kind of bounce or tap. It flexes just a little bit. There's an ever so slight little tap, you can hear every now and then, but it's almost not even worth mentioning. But I think just in transparency for anybody that's going to buy this windshield, I thought it's worth mentioning that you might get a little bit of vibration if you're running through some really rough terrain, going real fast over a lot of bumps. It might, just kind of flex a little bit there. But other than that, it's great. I love it. They're crystal clear. If you're going to buy polycarbonate, it's also a good idea to know what you're getting yourself into. They scratch really easy. They can scratch really easy if they're not cared for properly. I would suggest only using like a Dawn liquid soap, some type of mild soap or detergent, a good mitt, car washing mitt that's made out of microfiber, and plenty of soap and water, and just rinse it and don't even dry it off. Just let it air dry. It'll have some spots on it, but you're better off doing that than you are trying to wipe it clean. Don't use Windex, anything with ammonia or harsh chemicals or anything like that. Don't scrub on it too hard because it's probably going to show scuff marks. So that's my advice on the windshields. There are some other accessories available for this machine right now on the CFmoto website that I would like to have personally. They make a cargo box that goes in the back of the bed, and it fastens down in this slot right here so that it can't move around. It's got one on each side. It's just a big plastic box, and it's kind of got wing style doors on it. I haven't seen one in person. I've only seen the pictures, but it opens on this side, and then you walk around and it opens on the other side, and it's just one big open box. It's nothing fancy to it, but it's like $550. It's kind of high. They also make a rack that goes on the bed in these slots right here, and it goes up like this, and then that cargo box can go on top of that and fasten down to it. What else? As far as accessories go, they've got CFmoto makes half doors for this machine. You can get them for the front and the rear. They are $800 a pair, and they come up to here on these bars, and they go down and they fit right in. I've watched a video on those. They seem to install really well. They're expensive. I probably will get half doors at some point in time. There's aftermarket companies out there making cloth doors and all types of other doors. For me personally, I wouldn't take my chances with any of that stuff. I know what I want, and I'm just gonna buy once, cry once, and get the half doors that I want. They make a little cargo net type thing that goes in the ceiling of the machine. There's some brackets up there in the roof, and you can get this little cargo net sleeve type deal with zipper pockets or whatever that goes up there. They make a stereo system, an audio system for this as well. Let me get the camera positioned, and I'm going to get in there and show you. Okay. That's a good angle right there. So for the 600 and the 800, there's a cubby here, and there's 4 pre-drilled holes here. And I watched an installation video. They pop this cover off, this panel, and the wires are already there. You plug and play, and then you put the unit in, the head unit in here, screw it down, and then they run the wires. I forget exactly what all is entailed, but the wires are already ran for it. They have a template that comes with it, the speakers, and you get one speaker down by your feet on each side, and you drill some holes through there, and then they mount the speaker there. You can do the stage 2, which will be an amplifier and a pair of speakers in the back of the machine up above your passengers back there. Do not mistaken the unit that goes here for the one that goes in the Uforce 1000 or the Z-Force, because that's where they remove the cup holder, and it's a bigger unit. It's touchscreen, it's got CarPlay and all that kind of stuff, and it's like $1,200 or something. This one here that I'm talking about is $650. To my knowledge, the one that goes up here on the Uforce 1000 will not fit this machine. Just be sure you know what you're buying when you're looking at them, because I was confused as well. I wish that screen for the 1000 would go here, because it's a lot nicer, you know. But anyway, it's got AM/FM radio, and it's got Bluetooth and all that. It's got an antenna and everything. And I just like the fact of having something hardwired in the machine instead of messing around with a little Bluetooth speaker that I've got to charge all the time. So that's about the audio. That's about it. That's about all I can think of right now as far as the accessories that I know for a fact are available from CFmoto for this machine. I think I mentioned that it comes with a 4,500 pound winch with a synthetic rope on it. It's not a cable. You don't have to worry about getting your fingers cut with steel splinters in them from a cable system. It also comes with a remote, a cable remote that plugs in the dash. There's a port. There's a port right in there. You can see that label. See the label here? That's where the port is, right in behind there. And you plug that in and you've got a cord that you can use your winch with. They do make a dongle wireless remote control for this. I can't remember if I saw that on the CFmoto website. I think I saw it on Team MSE. And it's for the CFmoto. And so you can do cordless that way with the winch. Another accessory I almost forgot about is I do have a gun rack up here I installed yesterday. This is made by StarknightMT. It's made out of billet aluminum, and it's really a good quality gun rack, and it just cradles the rifle. It doesn't hold it real tight, but it does its job. It's just kind of laying in there, and it can't fall out. And it's got these really heavy-duty rubber straps that go on it. And this uses an Allen bolt on each one. And these are supposed to be a 2-inch roll bar. It said that it was for a 2-inch, but the brackets are a little bit small, so I had to take one of the rubber sleeves out and cut a piece of a rubber inner tube and put in there that was thinner. And I was able to make it work with the provided hardware that it came with, and it works great. So just beware on that. All right, so I think I've just about covered it. So we covered windshields and accessories. Made a video doing a walk around with the machine. I don't know if I'm going to include this one with that one, do an all-in-one walk around video as well as all the accessories and stuff or not. It depends on how things go in the editing. But anyway, if y'all are still watching, I appreciate it. I'm going to upload this on my Texas Rancher Facebook page and my Texas Rancher YouTube channel. So if y'all are still watching and you like this kind of content, be sure to like the page, follow, subscribe, all that jazz. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are and what you think about CFmoto. If you have a machine, I'd love to hear about it. If there's some accessories that you're thinking about getting or that you've already gotten, I'd love to hear about that too. Like I said, I've got 2 friends now that have a CFmoto, and I think my friend's his son is going to buy one. And then I've got another friend I think is looking at buying one too. I think we're all going to be running CFmoto around here before too long. But for the money, you can't beat it. This $13,000 machine comes power steering, you know, mirrors, winch, roof, alloy wheels, big tires, 800 cc's. I mean, none of the other brands can touch it. You know, they're $18,000, $19,000 for something comparable, and it doesn't even have all these bells and whistles. It's like just bone stock, stripped down, bare bones machine for like $18,000. And their warranty ain't no better than this. A 1-year warranty on these too. And you can buy an extended warranty. So for me, it's a no-brainer. This isn't some Chinese machine that you buy at Lowe's or Home Depot or Tractor Supply. This company's been around for a long time. They're really popular over in Europe. These are actually built in Mexico. And so, I mean, they're a very reputable company. If you haven't heard of CFmoto, then do your due diligence. Get online, do your research. Watch YouTube videos like I did. I watched probably 100 and something hours of YouTube videos on these machines before I bought one. And you know, just be smart, do your research, and who knows, this machine may be perfect for you, or one of the other models may be perfect for you, or maybe this brand isn't for you at all. Maybe you need to go buy a $50,000 Can-Am or something. But they make the Uforce 1000, which is a full 6-seater, full-size 6-seater, the 1000 XL. They make the 1000 in a 3-seater. They make the 600 in a 2-seater, a smaller version of this. They got the U10 Pro, which is their premium, that also comes in 3 seats or 6 seats, and it comes in the Highland Edition, fully enclosed cab, AC and all that stuff. So I mean, they've got something for everybody, I believe. All right, I've rambled on too much. I want to thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all be good.